South. So I think.
Well, there was something interesting to say about that.
Early, they weren't expected to have that 13-game win streak like they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gift that God has given me to be able to help.
So am I correct?
I'm not.
Am I correct?
You are correct.
Why blame? Why you're
I have a question for Carolyn. Carolyn, hold on. I have a question for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on another episode of the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by our good friends at Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. It's a beautiful day out. It's April 24th. Tonight is the NFL draft. Last mock draft we got, Jimmy. I can't wait to do this.
Same here.
So we're going to keep things traditional and do a coin toss for who's going to pick number one. So, Jimmy, this is the first time I'm doing this.
Okay.
So let's see if it's going to work. All right. What do you want?
Heads.
You want heads? All right. Let's see. All right. Looks like Jimmy's got the first pick.
Yes, sir. So that'll be the Brown. No, that'll be Tennessee.
Titans.
It's Cam Ward.
Yeah, I think that's a lock. Everyone's
Are
talking about
you pulling up the list and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But no, number one's Cam Ward. I think it's locked for him to go number one.
All right, let's put in Cam Ward.
Okay, he's going number one. There's no question.
All right, Cam Ward, number one. All right, so that means I got the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
See, and this is a weird one, Jimmy, because it's like you could go with the best player available, which is either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. But at the same time, it's like, what are they doing with their quarterback? Is it going to be Kenny Pickett? So it's like, who knows what they're going to do?
They also have Joe Flacco back, so they might just
they did sign Joe Flacco.
And they have Deshaun Watson still, so if anything goes wrong, like if they have a chance to make the playoffs and like Deshaun's playing good, I would put Deshaun in there. Like you're not going to pay this guy millions of dollars for no reason. Like, see what he could do.
Yeah, whatever he's got. So for me, I'm just going to go with the best player available. I know he's probably going to be a New York Giant, but for me, I'm picking Abdul Carter to go number 2 overall.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think that this could happen. So that means you got my New York Giants.
Yeah, I did to go with Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter at number 3.
I don't think they go Shador Sanders because I think they're waiting for the one more year to go get somebody else. Or like Dave was saying, they go for Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you go for the best player on the Giants. You go with a two-way player in Hunter.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be the top 3 regardless. Ward, Carter, Hunter,
Shador
vice
sneaks
versa.
in there. Shador's going to sneak in there.
Yeah, but I don't know.
We'll see.
This is going to be an interesting draft.
It is.
All right, so it looks like I got the New England Patriots, and it looks like Dave will kill me regardless of who I pick.
Well, I mean, Abdul Carter's gone, Travis Hunter's gone, so you're going to go with somebody. I would probably go with somebody on offensive line.
Yeah.
My pick, but it's your pick.
Yeah, I know.
What do I have next anyway? I have the Jaguars. What do they need? They need everything.
You know, Dave talks about it a lot, how they need receivers.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the guy from Arizona, Tataria McMillan.
I like that. That's a good pick. So I got Jackson.
Yeah, you got Jacksonville. Interesting draft. They have a running back, right?
I'm back. Doug?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm just looking at the
All right, so I got Jacksonville. Sorry, it was my girlfriend calling me. Jacksonville. I think I'm gonna go whoever's the best available offensive lineman. Maybe I'll go like left tackle.
Oh, Will Campbell
Give me Will Campbell. Yes, give me Will
from
Campbell.
LSU.
Yep, give me Will Campbell. I think he's right there. Yeah, well, give me Will Campbell for Jacksonville. I like that a lot. Ooh,
All
the
right, I got the
Raiders.
Vegas Raiders. Ooh, they may need a quarterback of the future. I don't know. I think Shador will keep falling.
No, because Gino's there for a while, so why would you do something like that anyway? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
leave
what
that
I'm
out.
saying.
I know what pick I would go with.
I might go with the running back,
Go ahead.
but I know how you don't want to draft a running back so early, but they're saying he's supposed to be a top 5 guy. So I'm going with Ashton Jetney from Boise State.
That's exactly what I was gonna go with. Like they need a running back. All right, the Jets. All right, who the Jets need? Let's see. They don't need a running back. They're good on that. They don't need.
I mean, they got
My,
Fields, so you don't need a quarterback
yeah,
either.
give me the best available corner in the draft.
Let's see who they
Whoever the
got.
best available corner is in the draft, I would take.
Jahadi Barron from Texas.
Give me Will Johnson instead.
Yeah, I think that would be a better pick.
Give me Will Johnson instead. I like that better. I think because they lost too many corners and Garner's like needs somebody. I think that'll help him big time.
Yeah, because they just have Gardner, and that's it.
Yeah. Who's this now?
The
Ooh,
Carolina Panthers.
the Panthers. Ooh, what do they need? What do they need? They
They need a
they just got
receiver, they need edge, and a back.
a running back.
But I
I
think
don't
what
know.
I.
I don't know because John Brooks could be
Oh
like
no,
that.
defensive back. Defensive back.
Okay. I like defensive, but we'll see.
But what I'm going with, I think they need protection for Bryce Young. I think he could be a solid quarterback, but
Okay.
there's a lot of. He needs time to throw the ball, and I think if he has good protection, he'll be a lot better than what he's been.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the tackle from Missouri, Ahmed Membo.
Yeah, I like that. I got with the Saints now.
Yeah, you got the Saints. This is an interesting one, too.
It's interesting, but I think if this guy falls this low down, I think this is gonna get Shador Sanders.
I think so, too.
So this is Shador Sanders right here. I
All
just feel
right.
like if he goes low enough, he's gonna like be right there, and then Derek Carr's got another year left his contract. Let him develop underneath Carr for a year, and then he takes over.
Shador Sanders to the Saints.
Yeah, I like that for them, honestly.
All right, I got the Chicago Bears.
That matters.
I'm surprised that he's fallen. I'm going to go with Mason Graham from Michigan.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he was going to be my next pick anyway for the 49ers.
Well,
But
too late.
you got that already. Well, 49ers, I think they need. Well, they lost Funga. They lost. I think they could go with a free safety here. So whoever is the best available free safety out there, or you put safety too, don't matter. Oh the God.
They got Malachi Starks.
I'll go Malachi Starks. I would go Malachi Starks, honestly. I think he's the best available. Like if he's the best available, like in this position. Plus, they lost Funga, who was a safety position. I would go with him.
Mm-hmm.
Build young now. That's what you got to do.
I got the Dallas Cowboys. Well, first of all, congrats to Paige Beckers. She officially signed her contract with the Dallas Wings. So shout out to Paige. So Dallas. They got a lot of issues, the Dallas Cowboys.
I might have something here. I was thinking about. What happens if Dallas trades away Dak Prescott to somebody?
I mean, it's possible. They've been talking about it, so it's
Because they're
like,
going to take a big hit. But I would absolutely try to trade. But It depends if that happens, but we're just gonna go in order the way they have it.
Yeah.
I was hearing out a lot the trade and everything. We'll see. We'll find out, and sooner or later.
Let's see what they got.
Who I have next? I have Miami next. Oof.
I think they have to do something on defense just in case.
They lose Parsons.
Yeah, if they lose Parsons, that's going to be tough for them.
Yeah,
So I'm on. Yeah.
That or offensive lineman.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm probably going to go with the edge from Marshall, Mike Green, to be a Dallas
Okay.
Cowboy.
I like that one.
Because you got to sometimes think ahead. Team needs now, but what if someone leaves in the future or you trade someone away?
I get it. That's a good pick. Why the Miami Dolphins? Well, I think because Will Harrod left, I think you go for a corner. So I think we picked Will Johnson. Who's the other one? It was Burke.
Jahadi Brown. Or Jahdae Brown.
Give me
Jahdae Barron.
Or he's the best available.
Yeah,
corner?
He's the best available cornerback.
Yeah, give me Bird. I'll take him.
All right, I got the Indianapolis Colts, and their quarterback position. It's up for a battle within Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, who's been a bust so far. Let's put it out there. Anthony Richardson has been a bust. So has Daniel Jones. But I think if they get this player, they'll be a lot better. I'm going to go with the tight end from Penn State, Tyler Warren, to be that draft pick at 14 for the Indianapolis Colts. I think he's going to make a huge impact on Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson.
It wouldn't be. This would be funny if they actually trade Richardson during the draft to get somebody else.
They could.
It could, but who knows? I got the Falcons. Ooh. Falcons needs our receiver, corner. Who's the best available receiver?
Right now? Luther Burden III.
Give me Luther Burden III.
You don't want a quarterback?
No. Why would Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix?
I know. I'm just making a joke out of them.
I know from last year. I know. I get it.
I got the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, we got Arizona.
And I'm thinking of Kyler Murray right now.
Like what? Another receiver?
No, he's going to need another tackle to protect him.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So I'm going to go with Josh Simmons from The Ohio State University.
The Ohio State University.
Yeah, the.
Oh, I got the Bengals.
You got the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, I mean, if Sam who retired? Sam Hubbard retired.
I think so.
Erickson's out. I think he wants out.
They all want out.
Yeah, so give me whoever the best linebacker is.
I think this is it. No, that's a guard.
Well, they need a guard too, but I mean, I'll go more defense. They need to bulk up the defense first.
Oh shit, he's falling. We had him falling. Yeah.
Jahad Campbell, give me Jahad Campbell.
All right. I got the Seattle Seahawks.
Now they could win the draft. They could win a draft here if they got so many draft picks. They gotta do something. But what's their needs? They need a center, a guard, and an edge. Dougie's cooking. What's Dougie cooking up?
We're gonna go with the tackle.
Yeah.
Kelvin Banks Jr.
There you go.
All right, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I got the Buccaneers. Okay. Well,
it looks like you'll have the Steelers too then.
Yeah, I got most of the AFC, Most AFC North. Let me see. They need edge, a linebacker. Give me the best edge. Who is the better edge? So ED.
All right, let's see.
Whoever that person may be is gonna win.
Donovan Izukarari from
It,
Boston College.
give me Donovan and Sukari.
All right, Denver Broncos.
What do they
Ooh,
need? They need to run it. Oh, I mean they can solve their answers right there.
ooh. I think they need more weapons for Bo Nix. You could go for a receiver. You could go for a running back. You could go with either or. So let's take a look at the running backs. Who
Or
do
the
they
best.
have? They could always find one in the second round, I think.
I think they can. So you probably go best available receiver probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with for Bo Nix. He's gonna get the guy from Texas, Matthew Golden.
I was thinking the same thing.
He's gonna go from Texas to Denver.
Okay.
All right, you're Pittsburgh Steelers.
So, I mean,
This is interesting, Jimbo.
they
Very
would.
interesting.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm them. I haven't signed Rodgers at all yet. If I'm Pittsburgh, that hasn't been signed. So I'm going for the best available quarterback in the draft. So if he's there, now do I
It's
go
your
with
team.
do I go with Jalen Monroe, Will Howard, or do I touch Jackson Darts?
This is your team.
I think they've been so high on him lately. I'm going with Jackson Darts.
All right, Jackson Dart's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
I don't know why I like that.
All right. The Los Angeles Chargers.
What do they need? Receiver,
So
tight end. They need a lot.
I'm surprised that he's fallen. He's supposed to be a top 10 pick, but we have him all the way at 22.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a defensive tackle, I believe that's what he is. DI, it says. From Mississippi, Walter Nolan. So, Walter Nolan, you're heading to the Chargers.
That's not bad. All right. Oh, if I'm Green Bay, where the best available receiver is, you need a number one guy, and they don't have number one at all.
All right. Amika Akbuka from Ohio State, the
That's
Ohio State
the
University.
Ohio State. They're going to go crazy over him.
The Minnesota Vikings.
I honestly say they don't need a lot, to be fair, but it's good to be, I guess, to draft.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't need a lot.
This is interesting because Minnesota could go either way. They have a good young team.
They had the team to go to the Super Bowl. It just, like...
Do they want to build defense? Do they want to build that offense?
I mean, Dennis is still there for a while. Addison and...
They don't need a receiver.
No. They don't need a running back because they already have Jones for another couple of years. They don't need a tight end. I would go more, maybe build up the defense or the offensive line.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to go with Jalen Walker from Georgia,
What's he a tackle?
linebacker.
Linebacker. Yeah, that will settle it. I got the Texans. God. Well, here's the problem. Tank Dell might be out for most of this season next year.
Mm-hmm.
And they signed, what's his name? Kirk from Jacksonville, I believe. But I don't know, dude. I would probably get another receiver. If I'm them, I get another receiver. I go whoever the best available receiver is.
Alec Manor from Stanford.
Now, give me Higgins.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Give me Higgins.
All right, I think the Rams are lucky that he falls and that he's here, because they're going to go with a tight end in this draft. It looks like he's the 16th best player in the draft.
Yep.
And if he falls to 26, the Rams are going to be a match made in heaven for Colston Loveland from Michigan.
Yeah. What do I got? I got the Ravens. I see. I got all of them almost in the north.
Just about.
Yeah, you were the ones that got the Browns.
It looks like I have more NFC teams.
Oh yeah, because I had a lot of AFC teams. Yeah. To be fair, I did get a lot of AFC teams. Well, what do they need? They need what? DB guard, edge. But you know what? And this is a tough one because is their offense
It's interesting. Like, what's
is their
gonna?
offense line good enough to like they don't need an edge like a guard, or do they need to work more on defense? That's the question. 'Cause they lost decent amount of defense. Whoever the best available edge is, I would take him honestly.
All right, let's see who they got. Best available. All right, James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee.
There we go. Tennessee, Pierce Jr.
All right, I got the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, what do they need? Receiver, guard. I don't think they need a receiver, to be fair.
Yeah, they don't need a receiver.
I don't think they do. I think they're pretty set on receivers. Like, you got Williams, you got. I would focus more on the defense if I'm them. I'm focusing more on the defense.
I think they drafted a quarterback too.
A corner or quarter?
Quarter.
Really? You really did they draft a quarterback? Maybe the second round.
Yeah, for like a backup.
Yeah, but they already have the other guy that was from Tennessee that's there.
Yeah, but I really like them to get a safety. I think they need safeties.
With Joseph being there?
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with more than one.
True, but if Joseph's a lockdown safety, all right, it's your pick.
But for me, I'm gonna go with a cornerback.
Corner? Okay, I like
Yeah,
that.
and they're gonna take Trey Amos from Mississippi.
That's Ole Miss, buddy.
Oh, that's Ole Miss.
Yeah.
All right, you got the Commanders.
I got the Commanders. What do they need? They need a running back. Yeah, I don't know if they need a running back, to be fair, because Robinson's not bad. They have Eckler still. It's tough. They don't need a corner because they lost Sean Lattimore. Give me a guard. The best available guard.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who?
Tyler Booker
Yeah.
from Alabama.
Yep, give me Tyler Booker. Ooh, the Buffalo Bills.
I think they need a lot. And since
Not defensive. Defensively, they need a lot because offensively,
Yeah.
they're good.
and since he's fallen from 21st to 30,
Yeah.
they'll be lucky to get him. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good pick. Ooh. They need they need a guard, a tackle. Definitely need a tackle. So I'm going to go with whoever the best available tackle is. Give me Gray Sable.
Gray Zabel from North Dakota State.
You got your favorite team.
Hey, I got the Eagles. Hey.
Well, they need a lot, too. They need another receiver, it looks like. They need a guard, an edge, and a corner. Yeah, they need a lot, honestly. But
And there's also rumors they may be trading A.J. Brown if they could get Abdul Carter. We'll see on that.
We'll see.
Tight end, I think they're good with tight end.
Yeah, they're fine with tight end. You're out of your mind. I think they're going to focus more on the defensive side of the ball because they're young and they're going to need some people.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever the best, you have the tackle, edge rusher. I would probably go more corner because you lost Slay. Bradbury's still there. You lost Brendan Graham, like he retired. Like, I would definitely go with whoever the best defensive player is. I would go with that, honestly.
I am going to go with Shamar Stewart, the edge from Texas A&M.
Yeah, I like that. To finish out the rest, I like that a lot. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting to see.
There it is.
Cam Ward 1, Abdul Qadir 2, Travis Hunter 3,
Our last mock draft.
before the draft is for tonight.
Yeah, I can't complain about that.
It's not bad. I mean, we're going to see. This is probably what we think. We're not thinking of people are going to move up or anything, which people are going to move up, I think. Like, there are teams that are going to move up for some strange reason. They're going to move up to get somebody.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Dallas, if it was Philly, or if it was Pittsburgh, if it was the Giants and the Browns switching picks. So
Yeah.
who
Time will
knows?
tell for sure. I just can't wait to see what the Giants do, because I think they're going to make their decision based on what the Browns do, because I have no idea what the Browns are doing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with the pick. Like, do you go with somebody for the future, or do you just you wait till next year?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because everyone kept talking about Carter. Everyone kept talking about Hunter, Shador, Carter. So who knows? Everyone has a different mock draft. I don't know what the Browns are going to do. They're
yeah, well,
dysfunctional. They're a clown show.
yeah, I don't know because like they definitely need a quarterback to go over, but if they're gonna wait, like if they're gonna wait for Deshaun Watson's the contract to be up and like not get somebody for the future, or get somebody later in the draft,
Yeah.
like because like they're still gonna be or wait till next year when the draft class is better. Like I don't know what them like they're funny, but I mean a Duke quarter it will complement the defense very well. But that means you're hoping your defense lights out the other offense while your offense can't score.
Mm-hmm.
That's opposite of the Bengals.
Yeah.
Like the Bengals have the great offense, and then they have a shit defense.
Uh-huh. So it's like, our team's gonna go with their best needs, or I mean the best player available, or team needs. So it's like,
Well,
you could
the
go either way with
Bengals the
this.
Bengals need defense. They need to draft defense. Like that's it. Like with the
Yeah,
Browns,
for the Bengals, it's defense.
yeah. With all,
Giants, they could go either way. Defense, they could go with a safety or
I
receiver.
think they should go with offense. The Giants because they need more offensive help.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone's saying, I want Shador. Some are saying, wait for Archie. So it's like the New York Giants are...
uh,
I don't know what the Giants are doing. I really don't know. That's why this is the first time where I'm actually going to like pay attention to the draft rather than just get updates on my phone, because this is the first time in years where the draft is actually intriguing.
yeah.
It's like, this is going to be a good draft.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out because it's just like every team in the top like 5 or 10, whatever is very interesting in what they could do.
Yeah.
Even beyond that, like you go to Miami, that's like they're troubled, but we'll see what they could do. Same with like even Kansas City, they need a lot of help too now,
Mm-hmm.
but they lost way too much.
Eagles need help on defense, so it's like,
But their
this is going to be a
defense,
fun draft.
but the one thing about State of Philly, their defense is young.
Yeah, it's young,
Like
but
they're young, they'll be
they
tough
lost
to
a lot of key pieces, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get the young guys in and everything, that team even that team would still be fine offensively and defensively.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine, but
They'll be fine.
they have a lot of needs.
They
They're
do.
not going to be able to compete in that division. But I think Washington's going to end up winning it.
We'll
They'll
see.
be a they'll be a playoff team, but I just don't see them going back to back.
Or win the division. I mean, it's that curse still, so we'll see.
Yeah, the curse is there. Who knows? Maybe the Giants win it. You never know.
Well, who knows?
No shot, but you never know with Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. They could somehow get back into their prime. Time will tell. It's going to be fun. Their schedule's hard, but...
If you're saying Winston's prime 30 for 30, I you keep that away from me.
He does turn over the ball a lot. I give you that.
If you go 30 for 30, that's a problem.
No, I know it is.
I love you went for 30 touchdowns, but you threw 30 interceptions at the same time. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's bad.
Yeah, you get that away from me.
No one else has done that before, and they better not
No.
do that.
No, that's not like the easiest to do, but he did it.
Yeah.
But I think if he went to a different team that like needed somebody like him, then I think he would be perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We got a few hours to go to watch it, but it's gonna be fun. I wish it wasn't late. I wish it wasn't long, and we could just get these picks right away because I think it's a 10-minute gap between picks.
Yeah.
But it's intriguing, and this draft is intriguing because Steelers need a quarterback. Giants still need that quarterback of the future. Shador, is he gonna fall? There's a lot of question marks, but I'm looking forward to the draft.
It was the same
I
year
really am.
it was the same year a couple years ago with Will.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was supposed to be like the best quarterback, and he dropped.
Yeah, Will Levis or
He
Levis,
dropped
he was supposed to go
he-
one.
He dropped all the way down to the second round.
Yeah,
Like that was a bad night for him. And
even two
that
with
was-
Lamar. Lamar went, what, 32nd to Baltimore?
won the first round still.
No, I know, but still, that's...
Yeah, but because they traded back in to get him.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best decision they made, though. Like,
Oh, yeah, they got their franchise guy.
Yeah, like he's gonna be there for a long time unless like he doesn't want, unless they can't win. Because the problem with Baltimore is when they get in the playoffs and Lamar and that team kind of like stinks a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they choke.
Yeah, like they had the best regular season, but then they start choking.
Because, like I said, some teams, they're built for regular season success, but they're not built for the postseason.
No,
You see it in every sport.
Yeah.
You see it in hockey. You see it in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of baseball, we're not going to get into it, but the Mets, they're playing good baseball. They're really carrying momentum over from last year. So they're a team that's built for a good run. But, like, teams in the NFL, a lot of teams are great when it comes to the regular season. Playoffs, they can't get it done. Look at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They always seem to struggle and have their moments in the regular season, but once that playoff comes, somehow they turn the switch on. So it's like,
Yeah.
things happen.
I mean, the Chiefs. I don't know. They struggle, but always finds the way to win in the regular season. In the playoffs, they're lights out.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it, but I think their downfall's coming.
Yeah, I think Denver's going to take that division over.
I think so too, but who knows with them?
You really don't know.
I think they're still a playoff team. Don't get me wrong, but
but they're not going to be dominant. They're not going to be that team that
No.
goes there every single year.
like their division got so much better. Like all four of them, all three of them got better. They kind of lost pieces, and then you're bringing back Travis Kelce, that you're going to take dead cap space for.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're out of your mind. Hey Kelce, you had a great run, but sorry, buddy. Like we got to think about the team. It's not all about you.
Yeah, and Mahomes is getting older. His numbers declined last year, so they're not going to be dominant. They'll be good, but they're not going to be dominant.
No, I don't think so either.
But yeah, Jeremy, enjoy the draft tonight. It's going to be a good one. See if you get your quarterback of the future. Giants may get it in the second or third round. We'll see, but it's going to be a fun draft.
It's going to be an interesting draft.
And go Giants.
Yeah.
And I know Dave is looking forward to see what his team does. So, and Jonathan, the Jets, you got a long way to go.
You three don't have to wait that long. I got to wait fucking forever.
Yeah, we'll be done in the top 10 by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. You gotta wait till like 10:30, 11, unless you trade down. So you don't know. We don't know.
Trade up, you mean?
Yeah, trade up to like top 15, top 10 to get
We'll see
traction
what we do.
yard.
We'll see.
Time will tell. All right, Jimmy, it's always a pleasure. The Doug Sarava Show is brought to you by Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. As always, we got Jimmy Drust. Have a great one, buddy, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You too, buddy.
All right, take care.